Okay, 1, 2, you know, let's go. Let's go. Where's the vehicles? Let's find a vehicle.
Right, 1-1.
Okay.
Again, vehicles.
Maybe I'll follow.
Medical.
I'm loading 343 into one of the vehicles. I don't know which one. I mean, my crate into it. So I'll take that one. This is the D31.
Yeah, Richie's.
You ready at 343? 5-5.
Yeah, Shocky, I'm busy loading the medical crate in the Bambi.
Right, so we've got big 1.
I'll see you guys in front.
Sharky, you want the gun, you want E3's gun in your medical vehicle, is that correct? Sharky?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But I'm just unloading first.
That's fine, I'm
my
sure there's
medical
enough
vehicle
room.
is full, I'm just unloading this first.
Sharky?
Hello?
Lucas, where are you?
I'm here.
Sharky, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello? Let's vote. Buckies? Guys, make sure that you unload the Vigs first, they're full of stuff.
Okay, I'm back.
Before checking in, which vehicle am I attaching to?
Before you're gonna be in the medical Humvee.
Sharky?
And which vehicle is that?
Big red cross one.
Sharky?
Understood.
Yes?
I'm the only medic, so I'm not gonna attach
Actual
with
Pepsi
the
said
medical
east.
vehicle.
Up.
I have to be with T1 if they take casualties on the ground in the front.
Okay. Or we'll support to the medical vehicle.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Leave that UAV bag in there if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Dragon 4 is ready to move. Okay, Bruce, what's in man?
D4, engineer and D5, please set up perimeter to the west, south and east. Just watch there while we're carrying on.
Copy that. Engineer is set at east. Out.
Yeah, copy. Medic is gonna go south.
Dragon 4 will watch the west.
Guys, you can go and tap salon. Alright.
Roger.
No, one, go back and get up.
Come with me.
Right, you need to help me with the grenades. Get to place.
Yeah, I'll be.
Guys, I'll be coming with the Polaris.
Medical Vic is loaded with the medical crate. Let's see what she's going to
Oh yeah, Vic 3 was Vic 3 was empty when I was loading it, so it was actually it was empty and now it's loaded. Now.
bags? Oh yeah, I got one of each. Yeah, okay, so we had 2 bags.
Guys, from the Dutch side, can you have the Dragon Ball?
We have supplies.
Sorry, say again?
Mitchie, did you give Dragon Farm a tripod for the mounted
We
weapon?
need to just need space in your backpack so that you can transfer
Yeah.
the
Say again?
stuff.
Did you give the tripod to Dragon Farm?
Yes.
You have. Oh shit, okay. Take no. Okay. For them to, yeah.
Take that laser flashlight.
Is it in Dragon Farm?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You want me to take 84? Then scroll down.
Yes, mate, yeah, otherwise I can integrate.
Okay, because Rachel says I also got down 8 o'clock. So just
Can
five times.
you trouble the market the trap? I don't think it's
Just sorry, say again.
We're now 4 hours. Rachel took my give the.
Okay, so let's, what are you trying to do?
No, just to give Dragon Farm their
So
one.
you started as right.
Where you see 40
Okay, I made more
with an
space.
HE grenade
I need to take some of the vehicle stuff into my back, my person, so there's actually more space for me to run. It is more convenient to put something into
There's people shoot download the crate. Pick what you need, load it back. If you need to do that properly.
D1, please give me a status check.
Dragon 1, we're still kitting up, almost done.
Roger, ready to move for Mike.
Copy that. Dragon 1,
Dragon
we got 1 mic to kit up, 1 mic
Dragon
to kit up, get ready. I can't effectively be a Moors gunner and a GL gunner, so, and we also don't have any 2 or 3 rounds in our crate at all.
Yeah, just expect them to do Moors instead of GL. All members, okay, the perimeter team start pushing back to the medical Humvee. All units start, get mounted up. Let me know if any issues.
Dragon 1, are we ready to go?
Sharky?
Yes.
Just slight quantity issue, or should I say packs issue.
Right, Dragon 1, make sure you're
These
safe,
things can take 7
and let's
people.
get moving.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they're supposed to carry 3 each. Raven is 1 extra.
And then Peps and Medic.
Pep is with me.
Okay.
For now.
Surely the medic will be riding in the medical vehicle.
Well, I need to be with the D1. So where's the medical vehicle going to be sitting at?
We'll follow them. You can.
One, you guys ready?
Us. Yeah. You guys jump on with us.
Right, let's mount up.
In the medical vehicle. Cool.
Yeah, we can always swap later. D1.
Ooh, I'm lying down.
Actual, this is 1 actual, we're ready.
Roger, 1 actual, start moving. Just past the medical Humvee. Have Vic 1 and Vic 2 set up in front. Vic 3 behind me. Let me know when you're ready.
But just don't stretch your neck so much. It's
Victor
bad for your
3 is ready, and Oscar Mike.
This is actually so cool.
Victor
right?
ready, yeah.
Right.
Right, Victor, we're gonna start up moving, just follow me. Roger. Go and check. 5-5.
Okay, so I've got my UAV bag here. I've got my UAV terminal.
Have you got extra batteries?
Yeah, that's on my current backpack.
Good. We won't be scouting too early.
Medical Humvee, just pull up a little forward so we can pass you on the left.
Okay, keep moving. Convoy moving.
Okay, convoy moving. Victor 3 moving.
Try and keep it staggered. 1 vehicle on the left side.
Sorry, what?
Staggered column down the road. Please.
What?
Sharky.
Actual Dragon 3, the auto march for the convoy, over.
Vic 1, Vic 2, medical Humvee, Vic 3 in the back.
Sorry, what's the destination of the medical Humvee? Vic 1 holding at waypoint 1.
Humvee.
Vic 2 stopping. Actual 1, we're at waypoint 1.
Continue.
We'll go.
Well, we better hope that they
Moving.
don't have forces on Overwatch 1 because
Okay.
they have a clear shot with an
Moving.
ATGM from here.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking Somali rebels. They back AK-ish RPGs.
Right, guys, keep your eyes
Recoilless
open.
rifles.
Ladders, just in case there's a ship about.
No, this is pretty much a numbers game.
And by numbers, you mean how far away we can start shooting them from.
You say tomato, I say tomato sauce, eh?
Possible to see through this window.
Because the glare.
Clear and dark.
Actually, the version I've heard was a guy who came into one of my dad's meetings way back when with the shirt that said, "You say tomato, I say fuck you."
Man B, can you stay on the right side of the road because I'm busy knocking down all the bollards? Just so, who's the engineer? Spibs.
Engineers with the Humvee.
Yeah. I mean,
Negative, not with me. Just thinking of mine, listen. Good call.
When I was
Do you want to
testing
move up?
this as a
Which Vic is the
I
engineer?
was doing a
Rock
100
dust.
Engineer can't check for mines as
I can scan them, but only within 15 meters.
Copy that.
So basically, just enough time to acknowledge your fate.
Well, in other words, the first vehicle
Actually,
can't
to be
blow
clear,
up.
you want to be in a staggered column while we're driving on the road, okay? Med B, radio check. Okay, now just checking because you're still kind of driving in the middle of the road.
Can't see because I've got open screen. It's full of glare and dust.
Just drive right until you start running over bollards, then you know you got it right. All Vics hold. Holding. Victor 3 halted. One actual, we've got a town up here. Do we just want to do a smell?
Roger, everybody dismount except gunners. Scan.
Strictly speaking, they're not real main guns. We don't have any main guns on the vehicles. I don't see any movement. Looks clear. Right, Vic's board. We're going.
Yeah, we're going to cross the bridge and get to the main road and then swing left. We're going to the purple waypoint 2.
Copy that. Vic, you ready?
Medical Humvee, you ready?
Right, Vic 1 moving. Vic 2 moving.
Medical Humvee moving.
Vic 3 moving. Actually, are we worried about mines? Or?
If we're liable to run into trouble, we'll probably be in the next town.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Somalis are dumb, eh?
Not dumb enough to actively avoid a town.
Yeah, they would.
No, they go into the town to get beer and shit.
Yeah, nice one.
No man.
Listen, you've lived in Africa, you've grown up in Africa, you know that's not true.
The only time anybody visits town in the dead of night is to steal alcohol during lockdown.
Yeah, no, people in my complex were selling off, I didn't even have to do that.
I was referring to the time there was a news report that somebody had literally tunneled into a liquor store to rob the place.
Look, A for effort, right? But deserves at least one drink.
Just holding here.
Like all those guys that come through the roof and then can't find a way out again.
Vic 2, we're going left here and then right next road. We're going to cut it straight across and then left with a black line. Yeah, just follow the black line, yeah.
Roger, proceed.
Right, Vic 1 moving.
I'm having comms issues with somebody because I can hear the radio chat thing but I can't hear their voice.
Fine.
Oh, I thought Chucky was talking to me earlier. I'm on the 152, but a 152 on the right and a 343 on the left. That's why I was responding earlier, I thought you were talking to me.
Left.
Finally fucking see. Never mind.
Spoke too soon.
Okay, Vic 3 turning right into that road.
For a jungle, it's got a lot of dust in these roads.
Vic 1 is at waypoint 2.
Contact position to cover the path up. So we're just going to take it while we stand back and watch their progress.
Copy that. Right, Dragon 1, dismount.
Set up a perimeter here, or D1 and Medical Humvee. D3 proceed to Overwatch.
1-2, we've got southeast north. Right, Dragon 1, we're going to cover, just watch Dragon 3's, Dragon 3 going up the hill, hold security here, and then we move from here. Okay, D3, I think it was talked over, moving up to OW1 out.
Sherman, I don't think we need to use your drone right now.
Alright, it's fine. Battery life is precious anyway, so
yeah,
the later we can use it, the better.
Yeah. Just have a look at black line now.
Engineer, going forward, you're going to be moving with D1 in the
Right, so we are going to waypoint green 3,
Yeah, so we go straight on. So
we're just going to follow.
D5, you're going to be moving with D1, 2 in the second big.
What do you mean we don't go right?
Roger, do you want me to move now?
The line tends to go right at waypoint 3.
Just when we mount up again.
Are we going to park stop at waypoint 6?
Yeah, so I think we drive. Keep driving until we hit an
I've got no bloody idea. We can't see D3 at all. D3 comms check.
Okay.
If you do take fire, pop smoke your position and we'll suppress all around it.
We'll go out.
Who's going to be driver on the second week? I am. Okay, so I'm going to tag in your vehicle, I'm D5. You guys are pushing speed down to right? Yeah, I'm also on speed down too, so if you need medic and I'm not dead.
One TLs on me, please.
Now we let the engineer stay back.
I'm not sure where the engineer is.
Guys, Sharky's called you guys.
Oh, Sharky, yes.
Where's 1-2 TL?
0, yeah.
Coming.
How's it, guys? So
Hey,
there's one piece of information I forgot to share at the briefing. In the objective, there's we have to search for some intel. So we're going to be clearing those buildings, and once we receive intel there, we're going to be proceeding further to a second objective.
Okay, copy that.
Is it a cache? Is a cache of some sort? I think.
I'm not sure.
Right,
Alright.
Zero. What I think
So
we do
just
when
brief your men that's the expectation. So
okay.
Yeah, we need
Zero,
to move up with haste.
I suggest that we do one moves in, gets the intel while you secure the perimeter while we do the search.
Good. Okay,
Yeah,
1-2
remember our
guys.
guys moving up the hill, eh?
Arena. So when we at the objective,
Did you copy that, Sherman?
Okay,
I
so
did
Dragon
not.
3, we're at Overwatch 1 setting up now. Out.
Roger. Do you think we can proceed, or you want us to be set up first before we move?
Well, since we won't be able to observe your movements to the east whatsoever, it makes no difference. Over.
Roger. D1, Vix mount up.
Okay, 1-2 now.
Everybody mount up in your vehicles.
That one,
Okay, we have no comms on 343, so we're going to switch to our own channels and not to send garbled messages over.
Copy that. What channel?
Big one is moving up.
Block 1, 2, channel 4 for them, I believe.
Take it nice and slow. Get the edge.
Copies, steady guys. Contact front.
Oh, goody.
Action dismount. Suppress.
Let's get fire on there.
Ready.
Yeah. In the leg.
Contact near waypoint 4.
Fucking hell. Both legs. Isn't that
Bravo,
okay?
move up to the left side so we can get a view on them. Alpha, stay this side and cover. Okay, 1-2's got you covered. Right, 1-2's got us covered. 1-1, let's move over across to the other side.
D5, are you up?
Oh, you need to, sorry.
Where's Dragon
D5.
Send for D5.
D5, please move back to the medical Humvee.
Yeah, one of them took a shot. Whoever was in the gunner position, I just saw blood splash.
Sherman, please help.
Yeah, both my legs have wounds and one of them needs to
They should just follow through, I think.
Okay, boys. Collect the... One of you collect the other Vic.
Actual,
and then
one
push
actual.
up to D1.
Okay, boom, go get the other one.
D1, we're gonna push up to your position.
Copy, we've engaged 2 enemy KIA. We don't see anyone else. Looks clear. Okay, big 2 moving.
Proceed with caution. We're bringing one Vic up to you.
Copy that.
It's giving you
Your
Sela.
Vic. Yeah, up to you.
1-1, move up. Make sure they're dead. Double tap.
Okay, Sherman.
Okay, big 1 or 2 moving. 1-1's just double tapping.
It's a lot of double tapping.
Yeah, that's just him dumping a mag.
Let's get in.
I'm in.
Medical Humvee moving.
Actual 1-1, 4 down, 4 enemy KIA. I think we're clear now.
Any casualties?
Right, 1 CNR's green.
Somebody needs to check
Yeah,
because
1,
I
2's
saw
also
blood
green.
splatter on the first gunner.
Excellent, boys. Proceed with caution.
1 moving. Okay, big 2 moving.
Medical Humvee moving.
How appropriate that the wounded man is the one lying in the back.
We're just gonna check out this town, hold here. Looks lit, are you back?
Yep, gonna turn up for the second Vic.
Dragon 3, we have several sightings that will be reported to you shortly. And we have 1 minimal up here as well, out.
Mount up. Mount up.
1 second. Okay, I'm back in.
We're continuing right here. 2 moving right.
Dragon 3, this is 5. Was the minimal due to armor glitch or was it actual gunfire?
Not gunfire, it was slipping unstoppably slowly down the mountain. Though I don't know if it was, accidents happen when you're climbing around the rock faces, so I'd never done realistic.
Yeah, understood. I'm treating it as a medical and not a glitch.
Copy, in the smell. Contact front.
Action dismount.
Give me line right. Dismount line right. In the grass next to the building on the left.
D1 in contact. Waypoint 6.
Putting a 40 mark on that building now. Copy, that's just behind it.
Okay. D4, please get your drone up.
Phone. 1-2 Dragon 4, roger. Dragon Actual, I'm advised that we currently only have one man. There's a marksman on Overwatch position. I fell down the front and being marched way back up, and we have one disco who's rejoining now. Over.
Oh shit, okay, D1 hold until we get D3 sorted.
Stand by for report. Over.
D1 set up a perimeter. Let's pull the VIX into a defensive position. Set up 360 security, and we hold full until D3's got Overwatch again.
Copy that. Actual, this one actual. We're just moving up to make sure this is clear in front of us, and we'll set up security.
31 is an enemy squad. About 11 hostile civilian built armed.
Negative. We got orders to pull the vehicles in the defensive position. Set up security. We ordered not to push into the town.
Timestamp 1734 is a full squad in a
Dragon 1, let's move to the VIX, make sure we got to put defensive up and wait for Dragon 3 to get their Overwatch reset.
There's a patrol in the area, but I have lost their position at the moment. Still searching. Out.
Was it AD or enemy?
Okay. UAVs are moving to a site position. Just need to tell me where to start scouting.
Central D1.
Guys, expecting a full squad coming in from waypoint 6. That's directly to our west.
Alright, bomb on me again.
Is the guy not in the building there?
Copy, confirm. Squad moving up from waypoint 6 from the east to us. Guys, we got a full squad move coming from the west.
Give me grenade tiers, 50 meters. Then adjust 100 meters.
Dragon 1, we have one enemy infantry flanking the right set of buildings. Watch the right side. Guys, buildings on the right.
Grenades, give me 50 meters. Just put them left, center, and right.
Head out. Grenadiers, I want you to put grenades 50 to 100 meters out.
Like I was warning you.
Contact 310, 320.
Grenade out.
Can you just connect the vehicle?
Head out.
Contacts direct west as well.
Leg right onto the hill. Right.
Grenadiers, hit those buildings.
Reloading.
They'll move to stitching. Okay.
Good nade. Check left of buildings. Give me a nade.
Contacts south 160.
our vehicles.
If you can give us a sit rep where enemies are approaching from. Guys, use the bigs for cover. And set up entrenchments.
This is doing for the majority of enemy forces are pushing through the village, through the buildings towards us. However, there are additional units coming out of the looks like a cocoa farm or something.
Dragon 5, Dragon 1.
Guys, get the vehicles into position.
Right, to the north of the vehicles on the top of the hill, we got one down here.
Basically, enemy forces are pushing through waypoint 7 from the plantation area for the most part. Two men on that hill, these are engaging on the left. One contact down there. Dead, wounded. Both appear to be disabled.
Yes, we can get rounds to those waypoints, but I don't see any mass cluster of infantry over.
We've reported massive infantry moving up from waypoint 7, the fields to waypoint 6.
Yeah, no, we already blew them up earlier. With highest, like half a squad of infantry at a low wall, we was blown up with by an HE round.
Give us a sit rep, TLs.
1-1 is to the north. On top of the hill, we've got one down being treated by Dragon 5. We're engaging to the west. Reno, confirm you still up? Roger, still up by the Vic.
How many casualties? Who's got casualties?
This is 1-2, we have one minimal, myself.
D5?
The shot coming from southwest somewhere.
We got one KA.
From which group?
Southwest or west.
No, you're 1-1, right?
Yeah, it's 1 KA in 1-1.
I need a grenadier to left, just the left building where those shots are coming from.
Copy.
Yeah, 50 meter, 75 meter, 100 meter.
So, Shocky?
Hello?
They've got one KIA. Raven. 1-1.
Go fuck it, Biggie. In 1-1, enemy infantry approaching the village from the far side on the left flank. He is entering the far building area now. Yeah, that's it.
1-1 moving back to the Vix.
That was the right flank.
Okay, 1-2. Yeah, directly west, got him.
Dragon 5.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Just patch my please.
And I suppose I've got some medical.
Guys, I'm just gonna get some medical quickly.
Okay, boys, we're gonna hold 1D1 or 1-2, or yeah, we're gonna move up in a one squad is going to 1-5 teams
Right here, 0.
20 meters.
Okay,
And
now
then,
you're fine,
so
I'm busy
we're
with
going
pips
to
now.
do that in,
I'm just reloading.
sequential overwatch. Get ready to push, let me know when you're ready.
Pips, I'm giving you 500 more.
Rearming, the vehicles are packed with ammo. I think the grenadiers might need it.
Okay, 1-2, just take some more if you need out of the
Roger, should be alright. Right, everyone up, ready. Everyone patched up. Ammo. Yeah. That's nice.
Okay, this is during for the majority of enemy resistance appears to have broken itself against us. There are now just sporadic one-man groups around the plantation areas. I also see 2 sets of campsites.
Roger, okay, boys, we want to go heading 235.
Just turn to the side.
D1, we're heading 235, we're not going to follow the road. We're going straight to waypoint 7. So when we get to the front of the trees, we're going to dismount and everybody move up in a line. As soon as we're through the trees, you see what we can see. We might bring the we might bring the big through. I'll copy.
Chalky.
This is Dragon 4. We have one remaining straggler who has retreated into buildings yellow 6 and 7.
Could I maybe get one of these fixers to go to D3 and heal and pick up the reinforcements?
Contact west is running northwest up on the hill, bearing
Transport and Humvee left behind.
280.
I don't think he's got radio comms though for you to tell him so you can use it.
Yeah. So we're going to push up to...
We got in a group assaulting the village on the left flank. I say again, groups attacking the village.
Groups attacking on the village on the left flank. Yeah, we got people incoming.
Okay, one, two, groups attacking up the left flank. Come with the vehicles in defensive position.
Moving. Right, Dragon 1, defensive positions, get the vehicles and entrenchments up. Yeah. We've got people coming on the left of the vehicle.
You don't have enough time.
Left of the town.
I've unloaded a crate from the training Vic.
Contact close.
Right, southwest.
Grenadiers.
Fuck's sake.
Grenade out.
Attacking as well.
Attacking myself.
Okay,
Everybody okay?
I don't have a tunicate.
Yeah,
I mean, just like
everyone up?
Okay.
I'm up. Just attacking.
G1's good.
Bleeding.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Yeah, I'm
we've got
bleeding,
2.
but
Bomb, yeah, tourniquet, your right arm. Sorry, left arm.
This room is guys right, and this guy's got up close on us on the right. Yeah.
Everybody is good. Let's I need a 3-man team in the first Vic. Let's get a little bit forward.
Now, I've tourniqueted my
everybody in the
one
rear heal up.
Wait.
Is everyone good?
No, not yet. I'm bandaging still.
Dragon 1, 2, are you guys ready?
Shit, in the leg
Yeah,
again.
we're ready, we can move. Alright, you move up, 1, 1 is just patching up a bit, so you can push up.
Right, guys, get in the vehicle.
Alright, 1, 2 is, Vic 2 is going to push up, Vic 1 is just patching up some minor injuries.
What was that explosion? Do we know?
Probably that RPG.
Boys, I think have one guy just drive slowly and then turn the vehicle sideways for cover. And
Yeah, let me do that.
guys do a line.
Yeah, it's Shocky.
Okay, I'm going to put some entrenchments on the right.
Alright guys, I'm going to move the vehicle forward.
Don't worry about retrenchments now. Everybody's good. Push up with the Vic. It's moving.
Okay.
There's a crate behind the. If anybody needs to go.
Alright, I'm going to move up slowly with a Vic. You guys just use the Vic as cover.
Okay.
Just reloading the crate in the Vic. Right, Vic 1's going to start moving up slowly with the infantry, with moving alongside the Vic.
When you get to the open area, we've put the sidelines just hold so that we can bring up the rear.
I'd say probably in the about the bend in the road.
Oh, Dragon Axel, remember that I've got the report, but you are all up here and been engaged for a while now.
Okay, Roger, moving. Okay, Vic 2,
Are you ready to move?
we going? Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, follow them up.
Let's go, boom, walk side next to us.
Buckies.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, let's mount up.
Right, we're going to go left, yeah?
I'm in.
Okay, so Dragon 3, we have eyes on the rest of the Dragon.
My drivers.
Right, Vic 1 is pushing straight line to waypoint 7.
Sharky, we just need to take a quick CCP point at this building so I can heal everybody in the vehicle.
Okay, everybody hold. set up 360 here around these buildings. We're just setting up a CCP so we can get all heals in the ambulances. Anybody who needs medical attention, go to the medical Humvee.
Get.
One actual, one. Oh, actual one. Actual, one actual. We've got Vic 1 moved up towards Web 17. You want us to hold fist?
Do you need anybody? Do you have anybody who needs medical attention?
AFM, yeah, we'll push back and get into the ambulance.
Yeah, just pull back. 1-2's holding.
Not a
If you need any medical, get yourself sorted. If you don't, set up security.
You guys need medical?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Let's get in.
How do I get in?
Bringing forward, we have a lone infantry running around the wood bridge north of the orange sector.
How do I get in?
Just scroll wheel.
No, nothing's coming up.
Nothing's coming up. Move to the. You can move to the driving position.
Literally. You jump the queue.
It's comfy.
Yes, these Vics are shot at, man.
Yeah. Gives them character.
Do you need it now?
Boys, you need to watch out. Keep watch.
Yeah.
How many? Are you guys all good to go? Are you
Yeah,
missing any members?
This is Dragon 4. I'm using the UAV to see through the sunlights of the main warehouse building on the south side of the plantation compound. It looks like there are some military grade equipment of various types stored within that building.
Actually, I'm not gonna give you.
Say again, which building is it?
It is building Red 1.
Advise Red 1 is the is an ammo cache.
Updated Blue Force tracker markers, removed, added new ones. We might be ignoring like low infantry, but all any significant infantry, the Blue Force tracker markers up, the map is up to date now.
Acknowledge. D5, what's the ETA there?
Shooting. I've got 3 more casualties. Treating now the second to last one.
We've got 3 more casualties treating. We'll be up in.
Thank you very much.
Mike's.
Okay, good.
My bad. Just work on my
Make sure you have everything is good.
Read that. How's the vehicle looking okay?
Engine is not great.
Okay.
So we can maybe do something about
Do
that.
something about that, yeah.
Sure, I'm just gonna.
One of the wheels is also a bit... The front wheels aren't great.
Jeez, I think we killed all 40. How many enemies did you say that we got on this map?
There's a shitload.
Okay, Shocky.
Yes.
Treated 7 casualties. All were minor. 1 was medium. All okay. Everybody's now combat effective. It's now just D3 that needs medical and then reinforcement back at base.
Roger.
Who did we lose?
Raven.
Shit.
Raven, this is CO. I'll copy.
Raven's coming left of you.
I don't think you will get your aim.
Just refacting quickly. 60%. There's more
grenades in the Humvee if you guys need to restock.
This is Dragon 4, we have one enemy straggler moving around timestamp 1750.
I will say it does look like we committed a genocide over here.
Copy that.
They shot at us, so
Oh no, it's very...
I feel
Okay,
nothing.
guys. 1-1. Have your troops move
Pretty
through
much.
the trees to waypoint 7. Follow up with your Vic. 1-2 cover behind, and the medical Humvee will come behind.
Okay.
Jockey.
Yes.
1-1, we're gonna move up to waypoint 7. Straight line to waypoint 7, that is
Can use
223.
the Stomper, hey?
And I'm gonna
With,
follow follow you slowly with the Vic out.
Okay, Roger, 1-2, copy.
Right guys, you're gonna... No, dismount. So 1-1, we're gonna move... We're gonna move up, I'm gonna follow you with a vehicle. You're gonna move slowly to... Well, actually... yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, so... Would you guys take 223? Heading 223. I'm gonna follow slowly with the vehicle behind you. Go
Heading
ready.
223.
Yeah. Okay, clear behind me.
Hold up, hold up.
Right, bitch, you guys, did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, follow.
Shocky.
Yes.
Cool.
How do you want me to react to D3's medical?
They said they were fine.
Okay.
1112, we'll wait for you.
Raven still hasn't left, eh?
Copy that.
We'll have one infantry right at the back, we'll just cover our rear.
Unless you want to Zeus him in.
Copy.
Just bring him back for it.
We normally don't do it, so if it's going to be your instruction.
Okay, 1-2 moving.
I mean, if you want.
Dismount up.
In.
Once you have a clear sight of the buildings, hold there and let's meet up. I've got a clearing in front of me. There seems to be buildings at 257 just on the other side of this hill. I don't have a clear view yet. Out. Okay, yeah.
In the tree line, it scouts for enemies. The buildings are objective.
Okay, hold in the tree line, hold in the tree line. There's a really big tree for good cover of the Vix here at Pep's position on the right hand side. The view of the open ground.
Reverse, don't reverse.
Oh shit, that was close. Sorry, don't
Okay guys, I'm reversing, eh? Just everybody out the way. Is it clear behind me then?
No, there's a vehicle.
Yeah, there's a vehicle.
Oh, okay, okay. Then Big one must move forward.
Big one, can you move forward?
Let's make a line.
Yeah, I'll be out of concealment, but I can.
So D3 says the area is pretty clear except for stragglers. Let's not take too long. Let's get the Vix right up to those buildings and assault.
Okay. You want us to mount up and then just drive up to there and assault?
First one we're going to take out is... We're going to take out the compound at Yellow 7 and 6. We're going to drive up to their... Big one, you 3 to drive up and then dismount a fair ways away. Big 2's going to follow up behind you 50 meters and they'll hold when you dismount. You clear
No, I've got many soldiers down at 2.
After that we're going to move up to building 5.
Where do you see them?
Then shoot
At
across
292,
to
but they're down.
orange
I don't know who
234,
shot them.
and then down to red 1 where we expect to catch.
One actual copies. 1-1 is going to move up to a sensible distance from 6 and 7 yellow, and we'll dismount and start executing.
Cycling.
How far?
is Dragon 4. A reminder, we have 2 stragglers, one at approximately timestamp 1750, the second at the bridge north of Compound Orange.
About 300 meters. Yeah, he can see us, eh?
Where is he?
White. More contacts.
223 to 225.
There's
Yep,
one.
seen. There we go.
As well.
Second one, left.
Engaging at
Moving behind the tree, go and get side 222.
1-1 is in contact, 230, 1 squad.
Give me a grenade. Grenade, 550 meters.
Right here, boys.
Grenadiers, 50 meters.
Potentially at 236, how do you see this pop up?
210, 210. 210, there's a tree there, he's behind the tree. Yes, exactly.
Is down.
D3 is also
Right of him, someone should.
Grenadiers, keep at it.
Exactly. There we go.
Bomb on me.
okay. We need to move, otherwise we're gonna get flanked from the left, possibly.
Alright,
Copy that.
let's go then.
Right,
Okay,
Dragon 1, let's mount up, we're going to start moving.
Okay.
1-1, mount up.
Engaging. Dragon 1 moving.
Alright, the plan, we're going to drive up to as close as we can to building yellow 6 and 7. We're going to dismount and we're going to assault building 6 and 7.
Okay, 1, 2,
Right, everyone up.
be some
Oh,
over
shit,
1,
hold on.
3.
I'm out of ammo somehow.
Can you re-arm?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Pips, are you in the vehicle with us?
Yeah, no, I'm in the vehicle in front here.
So boys,
Ah.
when,
I grab a
you
mag.
get to where you want to dismount, turn the vehicle to the side, so you use the vehicle as cover.
Okay.
And then everybody goes out. We'll cover behind with
Okay.
2, and so don't worry about leaving the gunner behind.
Okay, we're going to move now. Everyone ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Have you got
Ready?
flashbangs, etc.?
Yeah, we got.
Roger.
Keep
Right,
in
let's
front.
go.
Keep in front.
Big 1 moving.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
On the left.
Dragon, approximately behind you.
Shit.
Is Dragon 5 down?
Negative, 5 is up.
Well, can you drive forward?
Get in, fuck, I don't wanna be here, just get inside, please.
1-1, this is Henry, over.
Slate 411. Dragon, quite the stunt happened over were the enemies behind you pursuing you, over? Henry?
Henry was left
Yeah,
on the
AFM,
hill
they were
where
on
we
the
left
east.
from. He might be down.
Say again, Henry. Oh, I think Henry's down, we need to go up.
Reno, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Dragon,
Henry's
one
last location
to
east where we
your
left the vehicles.
north, in the plantation, there's an enemy camp, but it should be cleared out, but we're not 100% certain, over.
Okay, we've got you covered there.
Right, Vic 1 is going to go back for Henry.
0.
Yo.
Sharky, well, no, listen, Sharky was the drive, he got shot. So I think Sharky might be KIA.
We also lost Vic 1. Vic 1 is down, and we have one down at our start on the east where you started.
I think Sherman also, because Sherman was with me in the vehicle, Sherman is not anymore.
They might stop here.
Dragon 4, you up?
3, this is 5, I'm just relaying to 1.
that Actual and 4 was in the vehicle with me, and as soon as I stopped, I was the only one who dismounted, so I assumed that both of them got shot out.
I can see the Blue Force tracker just east of waypoint 7, so it's kind of in between waypoint 6 and waypoint 7, the tree, well within the tree line, over.
Roger, I see that as well.
Right, Vic 1-1 mount up. I don't think there's any enemies in that open clearing. We killed all of them. So copy, 1-1 and Dragon 5 will go back. Lots of enemies in that town.
I just saw them moving there. Okay, there they go. Okay, we'll just cover you and we'll stay here.
Anybody coming for you? So Dragon 1, we got good coverage, 360 of you.
I'm busy building a trench. That's east.
Rounds out.
This is Dragon 4-1 reinforcements ready at base.
Are you okay? Entrenching, you know.
Yes.
Do you know what?
3, can you confirm where I took over the vehicle, the Actual?
Negative. I'm just looking. We can't see anything in the tree line, and I just looked at what I had on the Blue Force tracker.
Okay, 1-2 moving up to see what's going on with 1-1.
Let's go, guys.
Okay, moving.
Are we walking?
Yeah, let's walk.
Watching east.
Dragon 4, how close was Dragon 5? How close was it Moore's round to you when you're dropping up? So over.
20-30 meters or so.
I think it was worth it because we hit an enemy that was shooting you in the face.
1-1, 1-2.
Indeed, it was
10-4-1-1.
safe.
Are you up?
If we're up, everyone else up here was KIA when we got you.
Okay, Roger, we're moving back. Sorry, we thought you were down. We were coming to get you.
No, we're good.
Hey, finally.
Hey, Sharky.
Hello. Hi guys, this is CR, I'm back at base, reinforcement. I was in the ambulance.
No.
Okay, now you're CO.
Copy that. How many reinforcements do we have at base now?
3. We do have access to a transport truck as well as the stomper.
Copy. Reinforcements move up to waypoint 7. We're going to start clearing, making sure 6 and 7 yellow is clear, and then move up to 5. So you guys move up from 7 and then meet up with us probably at yellow 5 out.
Good. Oh, actually, if it's a repair truck, we
this is 5 Actual. The 1 times reinforcement has joined up with our Vic with a fully functioning vehicle. Over.
Would not be wiser to
That's
call in.
1 reinforcement that was preceding the group of 3 reinforcements entering now with the transport truck. You guys in?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Well, so I knew we were getting flanked. So as I said, we have to move. We started taking 5 from the left. They were right up to us.
Here's a better question. Why did we move through with vehicles through
Actual
wooded terrain?
Just now.
Building 7, we have found something here. There's a screen. Not sure if you saw it when you cleared the building up.
What's going on with my screen?
Negative. We're going to come down to 6 building 7 now. If you can clear there and gather any intel that you can.
Vehicles straight forward.
But I'm in the ambulance and I'm lying there bleeding. behind me. I just thought we fell out or something.
I actually jumped out, shot 2 of the bastards, and ran out of ammo when the third one came.
This is 5 and 1 times reinforcement coming with fresh Victor down. Don't shoot us.
Copy.
Yeah. We should not have driven forward through forest with Victors. Should have gone via the road if we were going to do that.
There's something wrong with my. I've got massive rubber banding. Somebody else drive?
Alright. Everybody in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, barely.
Do you still have a daughter?
I managed to put it down for a landing, so yes, it's still there, it just needs some extra juice.
Dragon 1, bearing 235, 248 meters from your location, one enemy infantry. Copy that, 235. Dragon 1, bearing 258, 183 meters, enemy fire team, or might be entire squad moving towards you. 1-1 actual.
No,
1-1 from our left, from the west. We have a squad coming in.
Roger, we're coming back down to you.
Okay, we're at waypoint 6.
I have a vehicles covered.
Cover on the right hand side, yeah?
One now.
Move up to the right, follow the road to the right. 3 reinforcements in a truck. We're heading along the north road. Just going to stop directly north of Yellow 5.
Copy that. If you can clear Yellow 5, you can do that.
Confirm direction of enemy approaching.
235 was reported out.
Yellow 5 is clear.
Henry out.
Roger, if we see friendlies by Yellow 5, we're moving to you.
I have an explosive straight here, but I don't think it's necessarily intel.
Clear, they said.
Is that Yellow 5? Was there contact there?
Negative, no contact to Yellow 5.
Hi guys, 3 reinforcements with you.
Copy.
There's a camp here.
Okay, let's go and check the camp. Okay, one move out.
Ready to know.
Henry rejoining.
Okay, hold up. Stuck on.
1-1 actual.
Go for 1-1.
Alright, 1-2 is going to push up to red 1. If you guys can push up to orange 2, 3 and 4 and start clearing that out.
Copy, Wilco, we're just clearing this camp out.
This is Dragon 4, return to reinforcement. Permission to go to Yellow 6 and 7 to retrieve the UAV.
Actual, this is 1-1, camp is clear out. Negative, in contact.
Danger close.
D1, you like it?
South. Check south.
I got him. Friendly down front.
Is that our flare? Yeah, that outside.
Actual, this is 1, we just took contact at the campsite, we're just patching.
Copy that. Let me know if you're ready.
Somebody support Sherman. Contact southwest.
Contact down.
Where's Sherman? Find Sherman.
Sherman, you up?
Over here, I'm up.
Sorry.
Fine.
Didn't hear you come back.
Jeez, you Sherman like big fright.
Hey guys, somebody went down right next to you guys. Why don't I? What?
Yes, we know.
Raven again.
Is that 1-2 down there?
Floating.
Yeah, that's 1-2 down there ahead of us. It's in fire.
Sharky's down as well in the back, yeah.
Oh shit.
When the rest of you cover me, I've got this.
1-1, you guys good?
Just wait, I'm giving you sail line.
Not liking this evening at all.
It hasn't been our best, I'll say that much. Okay, I need CPR on him.
Yeah, it's no pulse.
Dragon 1 Victor, that is in motion to your front right.
Just keep CPR
KRPG gunner on road. Over.
Weak pulse.
Copy.
Yeah, so that's because I'm CPRing him.
Yeah, sure.
Where was this guy?
Okay.
Now
You mean three of them? They were down. The one that got you was downhill, and the other 2 were to your right. They were the ones who shot at me.
Okay guys, when we're ready to move, we're moving 280.
1-1, 1-2 is at building 1 red.
280.
Okay, I'm gonna keep CPRing him until you tell me he has a pulse.
That's
You,
where
gonna wait.
you guys came
you still got the
Yeah.
30 pulse.
We're just shifting a bit right so we're not clustered here again in case they get up.
Behind me.
He's done.
Got him, Shevin. I got him. Alright,
He's
guys, let's get up a security because I literally had to stop middle of my fucking CPR to shoot that guy. Shevin, are you hit?
No, I am
Somebody take east,
miraculously
somebody south.
uninjured.
I've got west.
For now.
Somebody get north.
Henry's got north.
Copy.
Who's got east, who's got south? Who's got south? Copy.
Fuck, he's got no heart rate.
I'm working on it.
Southeast, east.
Okay.
One of you guys go pitch the medical Humvee vehicle, bring it here.
Rude, that's you.
Keep checking him.
Moving. Where's the Humvee?
At the yellow buildings.
I'll give you a bearing now, Brood. Fuck. Yellow building 5, is that correct,
No, we were
earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, Dragon 1, let me know when you want more Elum, so we have a decent stockpile of these, alright? We'll hold off for now. If you take heavy contact, you can put it up. Otherwise, we'll call for it. Thanks.
Okay, we got the caches, eh?
What were our orders for the that's to blow it up, eh?
Something to do with intel, I think.
Okay, let's find intel. See if we can find anything.
Let's see what's in these caches.
Yeah, granted that.
Does he come back? Oh, you come back with another. What's the name? The UAV.
Look in this room.
So there's a bunch of stuff in here.
That looks like dodgy boxes. I don't want to go close to them.
Where's the engineer?
Just watch our exit towards the east.
Oh.
Three guys on the road to the directly east, but they're down.
Out here.
Okay.
Getting shot at towards the southeast.
No, there is one. There's Dragon 1.
Right, at Red 1, we've got a bunch of weapons.
shots at us. Watch out, Ray.
Well, I mean,
Hello, anybody hear me?
Sorry, say again, wishes?
Yeah, the GP14 is limited to 350 meters. I don't know what.
گزارش وضعیت.
one actual, what's the search on your medical?
Small trench is useless. I checked this. We should be okay.
Okay, cool. Raven, how you doing, Fama?
We have an Overwatch at the deal with fall
So you just
back.
go up to speak food?
Yeah, but it's back at the bloody vehicle, man. Okay, just stay up a second. I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Fuck.
How's your medical doing?
Is Reno dead?
Medical good?
Is he dead? Oh, no.
No.
Want us to do CPR?
But he's no longer on my what's the name? What do they call it? Radar.
We've still got a pulse.
Oh, he's in the vehicle. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he actually accidentally got out.
Okay.
I just need to get patched up, but the plan from here is, hold on.
One
So
is
we need to
green on
push
ammo
up.
and green on medical.
Right. So as soon as you're ready, let's start pushing up to the objective.
Copy.
You've got a Android, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start pushing up to the red objective. Once you're ready, we'll follow with the rest as soon as everyone's patched up.
Okay, so quick question, what are you expecting to see at that red point on the hill?
I have no idea. That's the objective, is it not?
I have no fucking idea. I'm not...
No, there's going to be intel or something there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I get a stitch?
Seems to be a whole lot of woodland, to be honest.
There might be something custom built there.
So, did you guys have the coordinates on that intel?
Yeah, we did plot the intel coordinates on the map.
Okay.
So we haven't-
But
we
we
haven't
haven't
main
cleared the
objective yet.
main. Yeah, we haven't cleared the main objective yet.
Where's that coordinates?
It's
at the
marked
map.
on the map as intel location.
119074.
Yeah, that town there.
I'm not seeing what you're...
On the actual
referring
map
to.
itself. Southeast from us.
So it's 120074.
No, so it's not close to where the UAV is, eh? Bucky's.
Yeah.
Is Reno dead or is he still?
No, he's just lost a...
Okay, I need some love and care.
And some blood.
Some
What are
blood.
those coordinates?
Give you a sec, hold up.
120074. Yeah.
120074.
If you look on the map itself, Sherman, southeast from us, there's a red mark there. It's been marked.
Not on my map, 120074.
There's a town there.
There's a couple of buildings. I wouldn't call it.
Are you on the
town.
right Are you on the right channel?
What
there's a
channel
couple
am I
of buildings
supposed to
there.
be on?
Group channel.
Well, I'm in Dragonfall, so obviously I won't see it.
No.
But you can see it in other channels as well, I
Yes.
think.
No.
Dragon 3, are you going to keep them up there?
Good question, eh? Sorry.
Because they literally said that they can't see anything from up
Yeah.
there now.
Dragon 3 actual.
Who else needs medical?
I just need some blood, I think, Bucky's.
3, if your Overwatch is not effective, want
we
you to
have
push
resupply
down
crate
to the
with us?
main objective from your side. Dragon 1 is going to push to Orange 2, 3, and 4, and then to the main objective. So if you can move to a closer Overwatch position, if you can't see anything, push straight into the objective out.
Guys, what supply box is in this ambulance?
Yeah, do we have?
There is one here.
Yeah.
Where's our other
then let's
Vics?
pop it out. Other Vics are still back at the last build.
Okay, unloading.
Guys, let me just take distances here.
Well, I'm
So we're
sending the
fairly
UAV
close.
over in the interim.
Yeah, that's a good idea, thanks. Right, Dragon 1, can you push up to the 2, 3, and 4?
Okay,
Yeah,
we just want to resupply quick.
Who's Dragon
There
1
we go.
now? Sorry.
1 or 1 2?
Sorry, 1, 1. Well, someone should be 1 as actual. 1 actual, actually.
Well, you know what? Just keep 2 fire teams. Much easier.
Yeah.
Come, Reno. Jesus, you need to wake up.
Where's Sharky?
Jockey is KI for a second time.
Okay.
Oh.
Was he showing up on Blue 4 tracker as back at our last firefight?
Bombs cook. Boom.
Hey, I'm awake.
There's a crate here. Come and rearm if you need to.
I would.
Okay, thank you.
I'll cover you.
Alright, Zero, I'm back with you.
That's great, yeah.
Copy if you're effective, that's good.
go
The
back to
plan
you there.
now is to clear the orange buildings, then the objective, and then to push to the new intel map marker that is
Are
to the
you got enough
southwest.
kit and whatever? Ammo.
I could probably take some more ammo.
Well, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna mark it in C-tab, hold on.
Just north of the large complex, timestamp 1836, there is a rock face with a whole bunch of supplies hidden inside of it. Also a small sentry group.
Do you know where we are?
Okay, head to them. We'll meet up with you there. Dragon 3, if you can see the intel marker on the map, we're going to push to there, so get ready to move. We're going to push to that location now. Out. One is just too strong. Okay. Oh, 3 strong with you. Okay, let's just attach to you guys. Do we have a vehicle or we just have one vehicle? Just one vehicle. Inside the enemy QRF almost.
So waypoint 6 look north of that.
To the north of the next objective.
That is very far away out.
Yeah, from us, that's what? Almost a K. It's a K.
Oh, that is not effective.
Mind you, so is the objective.
We conduct a rapid movement against the group that is outside of the compound itself. Immediately be going to begin rigging the objectives while the other get out.
Even desync again while you're in the
For my concur,
Oh, shit.
and we'll do that.
Okay. It's just us 3.
Permission to bring the UAV back to current position to breeding fuel.
Also, I do have IR phase on me if we don't want to be blinded with the night visions.
Right, everyone ready?
Great.
Are we up?
That's actually a good idea.
I just need to get something out of this progress.
Dragon 3, just wait one.
Then Android's back. When I took the
I'm gonna put an IR flare on my guys, on me.
Dragon 3, I don't see any effective overwatch. 1840 is going to be very far away. I suggest you push up to 1840, have a look at it. If it's ineffective, start pushing down to assist the assault from the northern side out. Right, guys, let's get vehicles. We're going to start moving.
Does anybody need to rearm? I've got the crate out.
Yeah, you guys just make sure you've got full ammo.
Right, guys, let's move. We've got very little time. Dragon 5, you'll just follow us down there.
Pips.
You're very soft, Buckies.
Can I get your Android quickly?
Where are we gonna park the medical vehicle?
Alright, so we're gonna push in straight in for a quick raid on the intel location. So I suggest you hold back about 200 meters before the assault. Maybe on the road before that. That leads up to waypoint 6. So we can keep that as a CCP. And a fallback position.
If I could, you see the little black road that's deviating just east of waypoint 7?
Yes. Yeah, good idea.
I can, at that intersection there, just gonna mark.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. That's
right
it, yeah.
there.
Okay, good idea. Let's go for that. Right, once you guys are ready, let's mount up.
Okay.
Which vehicle are we taking?
Sherman?
I have to recharge the UAV.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just give me an ETA when you think you're gonna be done.
Right, let's, how many are we?
Bring it in a second.
Alright, let's fill it up. Let's see if there's space. Otherwise, I'll go in the ambulance.
Heads up.
Yep. Do not blow. We're still going to be rearming. We'll call it when we're clear.
That is zero.
Right, what, yeah, okay.
Open your backpack. 152 firing device into your backpack.
Thank you.
It should be there. Yeah.
Will I be able to check?
Could say no.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
بونت مسلح.
good now. Almost. If it's too bad, let's do that.
No, hang on guys, I'm turning. No, it's not the right thing, there's just two regions.
That we wouldn't have measured. It's a little bit clear that to our left as well.
Yeah, but we need to get the orange line.
Red line, yeah, turn right. Okay, that sounds good. We're gonna stop now. Right, guys. Sorry, let me just get the direction. 070 about. Gonna start pushing.
Okay, go guys.
Not yet. I'll let you know. Where is
Brute force, one more.
That. How many boxes do you have?
I took 5, 6, 7 boxes with me.
I have 1 hit and 1 can for you as well.
Awesome. So that's like 8 boxes. That's 800 rounds. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and we got so I got basically 2 heats and an HE. So I think might be able to manage. I don't think I have anything else anyway. So nothing to go back for. Yeah, no, for a fact we don't have any HPPs, and I definitely would have taken all the heats. And the HEs. Just maybe we might have an extra heat.
That compound, there's another man in there. Go.
I'm gonna put a grenade in this compound. Grenade out. Okay, I got a cache on the left. One down in here. 2 down in here. Oh, that grenade. Nice. Reloading. Right, engineer, do your thing quickly. We've got a QRF oncoming. Grenade out.
What?
Just get back.
Are you shitting?
There's a trip mine.
This area is rigged.
Really rigged.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just have a trip mine prepared for us. And yeah, QRF is moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, let's move. Let's just get it clear a little further. Right, good.
Okay, 1, 2, let's go.
Moving.
Okay.
going then?
No, we should cover the retreats. I think we can probably leave this place when they get to waypoint 4 or waypoint 3.
Finish. You said something.
Sorry?
Did you say something?
Yeah, we've been talking the whole time.
I mean to me.
No.
Oh, okay. Wow, wow.
Okay. I think the rally point is 1851 mark on the map.
You think?
Sorry?
You think
Yeah.
so? Maybe.
Well, their rally point, obviously not for us. I mean, they're moving towards it. Logical rally point. I think that's where the vehicles are.
They look like they're moving faster than... I think they're already in the vehicles, to be honest.
Nah, look, they're going to stop there, they'll move around, and then they're going to get into the getting vehicles. See?
So they booked it.
Send, over. Roger. So I think makes it logical for us to stay here and cover you until you hit waypoint 4. But Roger, it's actually easier for us to get to waypoint 3, so we're actually going to waypoint 3. Over. Say over. Over. No, it's easier for us to get to waypoint 3 and quicker for us, over.
No.
The best is then move directly north to the road where we took that first set of engagement. Hold there, I'm going to drop the vehicles before they stop at waypoint 4, and then come back to you guys.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, 1, 2, you all in, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody behind me away?
Bridge force just clear behind him. Yeah, you're clear.
And now we're at
Lead us out.
No, I can't see GR.
You don't have a GPS. Okay, let me go in front.
Give me a bearing, and then okay.
Follow this road, pretty much west. Gonna go west, northwest.
squad visible.
Okay, Muchis, is that correct?
I can't see them anymore. Hold on. Yep, I see them. Bearing 166.
166. Yeah.
Yeah, Muchis, just guide Lucas's laser to that.
Right. Okay, so 2 infantry, 166 moving right, jogging pace. 3 infantry.
How close am I on the laser to them?
Yes, spot on.
Okay,
Oh, is that
good, Phoenix? Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna fire where I think the laser's going. What's the range?
I'll check what the laser's gonna go.
Say again?
I can't tell with the jab.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is smoke. This is smoke, so not gonna do much. Lost.
Oh, we won't have that.
We're out of ammo, more ammo at least, so plenty of MG ammo there. However. Yellow, like the yellow area. Is there still someone over there? Over.
But body's gonna be on C table.
Is he dead?
He's still moving.
Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, guys, we get back to the vehicle.
Alright.
I wonder if the chem light's still up.
I'll put us straight on.
In the cafeteria.
Yeah, come, I'll show you where the restroom is. You make sure you don't take number 1, eh? Because that's very cramped.
Ooh, I'm just gonna take a leak quickly.
Okay, yeah, I can see that he appears to no longer be holding a weapon.
Yeah, no, Shocky is completely
Yeah, I've
dead.
just sent the UAV over to confirm he's definitely dead.
But he died twice, eh?
Yeah.
Well, sending the UAV back. The real annoying thing with the UAV is that you have to take off your NVs to use the night vision properly.
Thank you.
Channel switched.
Right, let's move. Yeah, back to base RTB.
1 times reinforcement back at main.
Okay, Victor 3, Oscar Mike.
This is medical Humvee, Oscar Mike as well.
Victor 3 turning right. Where's Victor's 1 and 2? Victor 1 and 2 is destroyed up. Victor 3 turning left. Yeah, we're turning right. Where are we parking the illumination? Where should we point this vehicle? I'll park it next to that Humvee. Yeah, on the other side, pointing the lights this way out.
So where are the... Okay, so how many vehicles do we actually have to bring back?
We left 2 behind.
We left 2. One was actually, I think, destroyed, and one we left on the other side.
Well, you guys want to hear the correct number?
3.
So
Three.
we got
Truck
it.
as well.
Yeah, we lost the transport truck and the 2 initial Humvees that we went out, and then Raven came in with another one like that. So it's actually 3 Polarises and a Humvee that's down there.
And how many resupply crates did we leave there?
I was about to say them. We disrupted their cache, but we refunded them with all the military assets that we had.
It doesn't matter, because we shot them all anyway, so there's no one to use the equipment.
Don't know about that. That QRF seemed to be substantial as well.
Well, we kind of shot at them with some Morse rounds. We don't know how effective it was, but we tried.
Limited effect, let's call it.
What happened to Sharky? Really short.
Yeah.
Are you still yet? Okay.
Yeah, April. I reinserted the Sherman and Raven, and within probably, 3 minutes of getting back into the action, both Raven and myself got shot in the back.
Yeah, I also got shot, I just didn't go down from it.
Some individuals snuck up behind us near Yellow 5 building. Sure. So, what's the order of business? Do we do the debrief? Take a picture first?
Do a picture first?
Roger. Okay, boys, form up in front of me. Wait, it's a little bit too freaking bright. Look towards me.
Sorry, somebody just pinged me. Is everybody here that was part of the mission?
No, it was me from the side.
Oh, okay.
Only Raven, not. Who's that? Somebody's pointing very up high in the sky. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, hold it. And smile.
Cheese.
Wait. Okay, now, let me get closer. Okay, everybody speak.
Hello, once upon a time. I see a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly diddly.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are, standing in the road. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head.
Hold that.
Shut up.
Alright. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so I think let's do a quick one. It was a long mission. I think we were successful, right, Buckies? We got the cache, the 2 caches.
Well, let's first go with the order. I'll tell you guys what happened in the mission.
Right. So first we moved out according to the as briefed. Waypoint 1, waypoint 2 uneventful. Waypoint purple 2, where D3 moved up. We had to wait for them to get into position. We didn't want to move without that, without them there. They moved up without incident. Unless you factor in the mountain climbing skills. And then we started moving the one. I think we took fire around just after waypoint 4. There was a small ambush team. I think we dropped about 4 or 5 guys there, and then waypoint 6, just before we got to waypoint 6, we engaged some sentries, but then everybody around the objective area activated, and we probably killed about 40 guys there. That was quite intense, and eventually pushed through to start clearing the buildings near the objective area. That proved much tougher than expected and bogged us down a little. Some casualties were sustained, KIA, including myself, and from then now we took over. Buildings were cleared, intel was found, and from there we proceeded to the intel coordinates, which turned out to be also just a couple of sentries around a huge stockpile of the cache resources, and these were also assaulted with overwatch of D3, moved to a new point. Yeah, and everybody managed to extract successfully. Is that about it?
Pretty much.
Do you want anything really happened that you wanted to highlight, or what went wrong?
What went right first?
What went right?
So what went right is I think Overwatch was good, and especially when we moved to the Intel location, having D4 scout the QRF at Omer, and that was a very good intel, and we were able to push into the Intel location, blow it up, and get out before the QRF got onto us. That was actually pretty good.
I didn't realize we actually made it all the way there. I thought it was another building.
D3, from your perspective?
Oh well, things that went well. The Overwatch position we had was very good. Using the vehicle to move from Overwatch to Overwatch was good. We were able to we used IR strobes and brute force tracker marking to good effect to find the vehicle in the forest, which we did have to leave it. And having actually having some of the extra ammunition from the crate for the Moors did help actually, because the law was a little constrained on those if you use them like crazy, which we did. And then keeping a ammo stockpile close to our firing position, not a crate, but literally just a pile of ammo, like basically like a lower tier, like a closer tier of storage, close to us, helped us keep up the rate of fire. So I think those things went well. Anything else which you say you think went well? Well, for extreme range, you're good?
Yeah, like I said, I think our fire support was quite sufficient. I mean, we were engaging at ranges even between 900 and 1300 meters, and we were effective.
The Moors are extreme ranges, like the like 1.3 click shot I did first. Yeah, so extreme ranges, the Moors is manageable at extreme ranges.
Awesome.
Also, sorry, like HEDP rounds, good substitute for HEs. If you don't need an HE, HEDP is very close in burst radius against infantry. It's good.
D4?
So overall deployment of the UAV went as planned, but we were fighting in problematic terrain, which made it difficult to see some groups. So multiple occasions where we had large groups which completely went invisible. So during the transition to waypoint 6 and 7, we literally drove up onto a small group of infantry which opened fire on my vehicle, which was the ambulance. I believe the actual was killed. Bucky's kept driving. I jumped out and started shooting. I took 2 of them with me, and the 3rd one got me because I'd run out of ammo.
Actually, what I think happened is we were at waypoint 7, and we started engaging some guys here in the tree line, and I think the larger group actually flanked around us as we were forming up to plan the assault there. We stuck around a little bit long.
So, which waypoint?
Waypoint 7.
Oh, okay, alright.
And then just as we started moving, they actually walked up to us, and Vic 1 and Vic 2 had started moving, but they engaged the ambulance.
Yeah.
Sorry, where were you moving to?
We were moving
Building 7.
West. Okay.
Well, the ambulance was still hadn't reached waypoint 7 yet.
Oh, sorry. Are we on what went wrong now?
I actually got.
No, I'm accounting what happened to me at this point. Yeah, so I took 2 of them down, ran out of ammo, and the 3rd one got me. Respawned, was driven up to this point. We then got engaged in the plantation again by 3 stragglers, which resulted in all 3 of us being wounded. I was the least severely wounded, but I was able to then move to point 6 and 7 to recover my UAV, which I'd been able to land before it ran out of fuel. Moved the medical vehicle over to Red 1, and then got the UAV scouting on the newly specified coordinates. Happened to spot the big rock where all the stuff was, spotted the group, and spotted the QRF. And that summarizes my contribution.
Okay, so what do you think went right? Went well, from your side?
What, me specifically?
Yeah.
Overall, I think the UAV operation was alright in terms of keeping the UAV up. I didn't have any awkward accidents when crash landing, and I didn't have it run out of fuel, so overall I kept the UAV up pretty well in my opinion.
We also didn't deploy it too early.
Mm-hmm.
No.
D5? Medical perspective.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I think everything went okay, reasonably up until we had waypoint 6. Then when we bogged down, we were actually engaged for far too long in a position that was superior to the enemy, being jungle for rats, warfare rats. That's where we sustained some casualties. I think we had 3 miners and 1 KIA. Eventually, when we went through, we again sat in the trees between waypoint 6 and waypoint 7. Enemy then pushed up again through the trees. I was in the back of the medical front, and I think Sherman, you then jumped out because I heard you jump out and started shooting. And at that point, Sharky was driving down. I think Sharky went down midway here, and I didn't know that he went down because I mean I'm laying back flat, so I really don't know what's happening. I just see bullets hitting the car, and I'm like,
actually, while I was in the ambulance, I just started hitting the pedal when I went down, and after I passed out, I could see on the Blue Force, my Blue Force tracker was still open. I saw myself moving down, and I was like, holy shit, the car's moving, still moving, running around, and nobody had a driver. And I think you probably took over around here somewhere. You jumped in the driver's seat.
yeah, D3 was like. D5, you're still up. He says, yes. Okay, can you get into the car and drive it down? I'm like, oh, is he down?
Yeah, no, because there was literally enemies like next to you. I wanted to fire wolves around that, and you were right next to it.
Yeah, so what happened, yeah, so you guys were there, we were plotting our Moors point, and then Dragon 1 Vic comes screaming past them, like narrowly, like almost running them over, like they were like within 10 meters.
So
then the second Vic did the same thing, and then they were, by the time the ambulance came, they knew what was cutting, so they shot at you guys.
So the CO literally died in the ambulance while the medic was running around outside going, where's the CO?
Well, I knew you were in the driver's seat, and as soon as I got into the driver's seat, I was like, okay, well, sorry, Sharky, acceptable losses.
Listen, this has to be the first for a medic, eh? So any shot somebody.
Alright guys, what went wrong? D1?
Oh, sorry. Actually, so one thing I was going to add went well. I think the direct action raid on the building. I think you guys probably mentioned on the final objective. You went in no fuss, went out as you needed, and gathered correct intel. So I think it's a good example direct action mission.
Can I add something to that? Just in the first couple of contacts that we got, the kind of the ambushes and then the rushing them and clearing it, we did that pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that kept us from being overwhelmed a few times
ago. Well, at the start.
Yeah.
Even here in waypoint 6, where we were, as mentioned, it was probably one of the worst places that you wanted to get engaged because there was high ground on either side, but everybody did extremely well taking cover behind the vehicles. They were pretty shot up. Losing only one man to KIA there was fantastic in my opinion. There were so many people who we killed around these. The Grenadiers did a fantastic job, and that was hairy, and we almost came through virtually unscathed. Where it went,
yeah, we didn't have Overwatch in the location, unfortunately, but we did have Overwatch to the west, and we did do some significant casualties, almost clearing out the entire plantation area before you got there. So in terms of so we were saying what went wrong. So best way to highlight what went wrong is to just go through the casualties and find out how they happened and why.
Yeah, so the first one I think was at waypoint 6 when we went up. So what happened was we got pushed on from the top. We were engaging this way and we got one very close from here. So I pushed one up here so that we could get high ground so they couldn't get this close to us. They were pushing around the building here, and as we came up, there was one guy here that I think took out
Raven.
Took out Raven here. But that was, I don't know, it wasn't like we had overwhelming force. I think we just got the drop on him because we took that guy out immediately, and there was nothing else here. Okay. And then we had good sight down here, and we could control this land here. So
okay.
So I actually think that wasn't too much of something that went bad.
Some casualties are like do happen.
Yeah.
Just avoid your unnecessary ones.
So the next ones who went down was myself. While we were in the bushes here. So this is where it gets tricky. The road up here was pretty narrow, so we could have stuck on the road, but entering the objective area, I was afraid of mines, so we decided to. And I like the viewpoint from here, having quite open sight into this whole area, so that's why I chose waypoint 7. The instruction was really to dismount here and then push forward with infantry, but which the front group I think did, but we did push up with the vehicles behind them, and actually just as we were starting to move off, we took engaged enemy that were moving along this tree line, and that slowed us down, and just as we decided to start heading out again, then actually 1 and 2 had already started moving, then they shot us from the side. But I actually called out like 1 minute before, saying, guys, we need to move, we're going to get flanked from the left. And as I ran back to the ambulance, there was guys on the left of the ambulance shooting at us.
Yeah, so we actually, I was Vic 1, we started driving down, and as we started driving, like you said, we started taking fire, and I didn't want to stop in the open here, so I pushed down to the objectives to get some cover at the objective, and we shot back, and then you guys we kind of left you behind there, and you got shot.
Yeah, so
I think in general we don't want to move with vehicles through wooded areas, but we also wanted the vehicles here in order to do quick assaults and get to the other objectives that we wanted to. So it was kind of a.
So one thing you do, we can learn from that, I think, but one tactic, I mean, if you need to move vehicles through wooded areas, you just have where's one, and I think you did say earlier, like when we did the dismount to keep the gunners inside. That's the only point of keeping gunners in the vehicles is if it helps them gain better visibility, because the reason why people keep gunners in the vehicles is to have access to the main gun, but the AR gunners are the main guns. So anyway, so otherwise it's pointless unless they've got good visibility. When you're traveling through a forest, you can just have the driver stay back 15 meters from the infantry, and infantry moves forward in a line. Do you want to move vehicles through a forest? That's probably what we'll do. And so say again, how did you get separated again?
Separated? I didn't get separated.
Oh, okay. So you're just driving through and you get shot while the rest were pushing through.
There were 3 vehicles were standing here in the bush. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And as 1 and 2 moved off, they opened up on us from the left.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was
all right. Bad time.
Yeah, that was the point that I leapt out of the vehicle to defend the ambulance and got killed.
Oh, okay. No, I think I know then what wrong. So basically, I think what you need to do when you're in the area, you basically guys were doing when you're traveling a normal convoy, it's basically just traveling. It's not even traveling Overwatch. Traveling Overwatch, you can't really do very well with these vehicles anyway. So what you need to do is you need to do alternating Overwatch, like basically bounding Overwatch. So you guys, do you guys have anyone dismount over there to cover the movement over there?
Yeah, no, we didn't do that properly.
Okay, so basically that's a skipping kind of step possibly thing over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not using the correct mode of movement for the correct situation.
Yeah, then we also had an issue with we forgot Henry. Henry didn't mount before we started moving, and he
Who was
got
Henry's
killed.
buddy?
Raven.
Raven escaped. So escaped. Not here to answer for his crimes. Okay, fine.
No, but he was already dead. So no, we had quite a dynamic shuffle. So the second half of the mission, Henry and myself were in a buddy team. But
so where did when Raven died the first time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so one thing, who's the team leader for Henry's team?
Was he 1-1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was me for some portion of the mission, yeah.
Okay, so when did you give me like sound off to like say here, check if you have everyone in the team?
No, where did he fall out? Or get left behind?
About halfway down.
I was left around the same spot as Sherman was.
Yeah, that was Mad Dash.
Oh, from waypoint 7.
As we went from waypoint 7 to 6, there was a guy in the bush literally here. If we were like 5 meters left, we would have hit him. And he confused the fuck out of the front cars while the back cars were getting engaged.
Okay, so that's all the same incident, so I would have counted one. Okay. Alright, and then anything else went wrong?
Losing Shocky, and then I had to do
how did Shocky die the second time?
We had just inserted here by a truck, moved down to Yellow 5, met up with friendlies around that area, and then as we pushed back south, I think there was a lot of stragglers out in there. We were actually the reinforcements were kind of like we didn't want to get shot again, so we were stuck in the back. And
so you had one team here, one fight team here, and one fight team here, building one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the separation?
Those were reinforcements coming in. So we had pushed. So we were at 6 and 7. So we started pushing down, and we had a fire team here, and I told them to start pushing down to 2, 3, and 4. In hindsight, it would have been better to team up and do it one team.
At what point did you go down? Because I think I started to lead it around about 5. I think you'd gone down at some point there, hadn't you?
Who, Navi? No.
Yeah.
No, I never went down.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, because I was I was overwhelmed.
Oh no, you know what? You were promoted. You were promoted, and you sent me up to 5. And then what happened is I was leading 1-1 at 5, and we just got bogged down there, and we started taking casualties, and it just became a shit show then because we had a 360 engagement. We were having people coming in from every direction.
Also,
so yeah, this was basically. You go.
Sorry, did anybody clear 2, 3, and 4? Orange.
Negative. We didn't get there.
No, we didn't get there.
No, as we started to move across to this building here to try and get there, we got to here and it was the only safe space we had, and then we decided that 1-2 had a casualty and we were with 5, so we decided to take 5 down to and join up so we could be 1.
Yeah, so I set up a CCP and pulled everyone in there so we could reconciliate or reconsolidate.
There's a small cache here that we missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what was
Where
it?
is this?
At 2, 3, and 4.
4, orange 4.
There's nothing there.
Had a crate of mortars in it.
Okay. Okay. So, and why do we miss those?
We were at 1. We got a big cache at 1, and we rigged that to blow. And I asked Bucky's if the objective was to clear all of this, because by then we had the intel on the new location. And time-wise, he said, no, we've pretty much done on this at 1 what we needed to do. We can push to the intel location.
Where was the intel found? And in what form was it?
It was a bulletin board at 7 yellow. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Inside yellow 7, yeah.
So I'll say missing the thing was intervention of the mission specialist, as it were.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So I actually, we did want to continue clearing, but time and everything, and Bucky's kind of nudged us to the intel direction.
So Sharky, I'm looking at that. I think that's just some random pull in. That's not an objective. So if you guys did spot it, apologies, it's not part of the mission. But you guys did manage to find and identify the cache that was here. This is the only cache. It was 1 cache and 1 intel here, and then the massive stash which you guys found at the other objective. So in terms of mission making or mission objective, it is complete.
Okay. Okay. So Bucky's, where do we leave the vehicles?
Okay, so the truck is here.
Okay, why do we leave the truck there?
Reinforcement, left it. Okay. One of the Polarises is here.
So 2.
Yeah, and the other one is up here in the vineyard.
Okay, and so were any of them unserviceable?
I'm not sure in terms of the unserviceable, but I think there was one of them that was severely damaged.
One of the Polarises was...
Yeah. So all the vehicles basically left in this area, the initial objective area?
No, 3 are there, and the other one is
other one is here.
Yeah, I was damaged.
This is the only one that I left on purpose. To be honest, I didn't keep track of where these vehicles were. When we decided to push to this intel location, we had enough transport with us, so we just pushed straight for this, and then we left this vehicle here. But because the QRF had reacted, I decided not to go back. In hindsight, we should have rigged it or something, but I didn't want to go back for that.
And so did we bring back any of the resupply crates? Other than we have medical, I imagine, and we have Dragon 3. Any other resupply crates?
No.
I think the resupply is in the medical crate, isn't it? In the medical.
No, medical resupply crate in the medical vehicle. Humvee.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the other supply crates were in there.
So they have 2 full. I'm assuming full resupply crates, and the couple of Polarises and truck and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's bad enough that we leave our own dead bodies, but there's no reason to leave equipment. So yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, but the resupply crates do have one explosive charge for this purpose in them.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'd kind of lost track of that. I was a bit overwhelmed with the COing.
But maybe it's a good SOP when we do get out of a vehicle, we decide to dismount, then the TL or the driver just mark your position on the map so we can retrieve it later.
Yeah, we can do it what we learn from this thing. Okay, so is there anything else going wrong? We're gonna add?
Well, I can tell you guys, I'm busy looking at Zeus. The rebels that are left have now confiscated all 3 vehicles and the truck, and is now currently on the port of Emir, and they're busy celebrating and drinking wine.
We essentially just...
Have they already resprayed them?
Yes, bro, you see the one wheel is off already.
So, no, we are actually arms like retailers, and there was a massive recall of the ammunition they had. So they went in to recall the ammunition and replace it with functional equipment.
Yes.
That's what we did.
Fresh.
I was watching you guys in Spectator. Some of your HE rounds got mighty close to the QRF. They were actually all over where the stash was.
You mean for Dragon 3?
But you guys didn't arrange the shots for some reason, so you just fell short. But if they'd been on target, you would have probably taken another 20 kills.
I think it was the Dragon 3 Moors rounds.
Yeah, on the target house. The way we were arranging those was by Mooch's being on the CLU and me giving a laser for Phoenix so he could spot a visual target, and Mooch's spotting my laser, and so it was like a bit of a broken chain of command.
Yeah, so well, there's 3 things. Actually, the later ones... Sorry?
Didn't you guys have a rangefinder or a laser?
Yeah, not when you can't see the infantry. We needed a thermal.
One clue. One person needs a clue. One person needs to use a laser designator. One person had the Moors to go where the laser is. The first time I did it, I used the map because I couldn't see the enemy anyway. So I just used the map to target on top of the objective area, and I fired over the first HE round, and the rest were heat rounds.
That was damn close.
Yeah, we're basically firing. I mean, initially firing blind, just on reference points, target reference points, which was the only one with the objective area. We firing based on that one, and the later ones we then developed the technique of one IR laser, one thermal, and then one with a Moors, and just firing on the laser. Oh, so that was my one, blind using a target reference points.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so I think we can go on what we can learn from this. I'll just go in reverse order. Target reference points, very good. Like I actually did it in the TDT on Saturday. Marking off like tree blocks and this and that. So, here it doesn't help so much, but it's good to talk. TRP, target reference points, are very useful if you need to engage areas to quickly reference areas. I'm just trying to remember what we did. SOP, as Shaki was saying, and what we did on our side, Blue Force Tracker just mark the location of the vehicle and put your strobe, because a standard kit you all have an IR grenade and then a strobe, so you actually have 2 IR things. So if you're not taking them, make sure night missions, make sure you take an IR grenade and an IR strobe. So you got those 2, and I think you even have IR chem lights. So mark it and attach onto the vehicle. You can always remove it and reuse it. Other thing we can learn from, just remember for the vehicles, with the reinforcements, it seemed like I'm not sure how. So what was the suggestion of alternative to driving up to like a building 5 and then getting all surrounded and rejoining later with the troops? Is there any better suggestion for that?
No, I think it's very circumstantial, that whole engagement, because at the point where we started taking fire, we literally just crossed this road here, and we took fire from some infantry going from here, flanking Red 1. At that point, I think our reinforcements were here. This is where they took their casualties. So it was a matter of that they wanted to join up with us that way, and there was just 1 or 2 stragglers behind us.
I think
it's the same thing that happened to us almost at 1.7 is arriving with it. I mean, we were told to move and clear that area. So we dismounted there, moved across here, and then saw friendlies there, and the assumption was that, hey, if we pushed from up here, and the friendlies have pushed up from here, then this area is pretty safe, right? So we got together and basically we pushed behind them, and it was the 3 reinforcements in the rear that were actually, there was 1 guy in the front, so everybody focused fire on there, and there was 2 guys that came from the right side and nailed the 3 reinforcements in the back.
So the only thing I can think of is improvement. We couldn't. I think it was Dragon 5. We couldn't see that area exactly. I think there were trees in the way. So the only thing we could probably think is the area is regroup in the area that Dragon 3 can overwatch to help with any sort of the engagement. But that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, the other thing I remember when we're crossing, correct movements. So so basically, if you look on the map, or I don't know if you can see, can you guys see my pointer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going over this. So if you zoom out. So basically, from here, from waypoint 1, down here, you're doing traveling. Traveling for purposes like a convoy. And then from here, you do traveling Overwatch. Although from our convoy, maybe just increase spacing a bit. So that's best you can do, really. You don't have an equivalent of traveling Overwatch in a convoy. With vehicles, you do, it's the same thing, but that's more out in the open. So here, and once you get to here, then you do bounding Overwatch. It could be alternating or successive bounding Overwatch. So you only team moving when one team is covering. So like, for example, over here, obviously you have only one team over here. They will cover while one team moves, and then the other team kind of do the help in return. So that would have helped avoid that situation with the enemies sneaking up on you then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that went wrong that we want to learn from again? Okay, I think things that we went well. Oh yes, remember, especially with Dragon 3, but even with Dragon 1 sometimes. Actually, with Dragon 1 it's not as useful because you don't have as much ammunition with you. But it's important to keep your primary weapons fed. And, 5 teams, what's your primary weapons?
Sure, AR.
Yes. And in our case, I consider our primary weapon the Mark 48. So always make sure they're fed. Team leader is always like checking, does he have ammunition? So Luke said, did he ever feel like he needed to ask for ammunition?
Nope.
Yeah. So he was always kept him fed, and he was spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
I was even doing the equivalent of wiping his face by asking him if he was checking his barrel temperature and if he had spare barrel and all that stuff.
So it was awesome being in this tree line at waypoint 7 and then watching those rounds just come in and pepper the guys in front of us. That was like...
Yeah.
That shot that you took to take out that guy who was approaching us as we were arriving back at waypoint 7 to check the dead bodies. That Moors round you put like danger close, 20 meters. Got that all perfectly on camera because I was trying to take the guy out.
Oh, good.
Did it land on the guy?
Like he wrecked him. He was there and then he was just a red, he wasn't he was just a cloud.
Just a question, how did you guys find the traveling through, for D3, through those pundus or the bushes with the Vic on the initial?
Oh.
Scary.
Yeah, it was scary. I mean, I'm surprised that Luxay wasn't decapitated by some overheading.
Yeah, there's a sideways tree there. I should have been dead fast.
The only thing, the Overwatch one was so nice that it felt too good to be true. So I actually wanted to, but we didn't have any like trip mines and like that to plant on the entrance. There's only one way out, so it's great to actually mine it to protect us. So that's probably one thing I regret not doing.
Can you just mark your Overwatch? Where were you exactly?
Overwatch 1, so we were like over there.
Right over there. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a nice path that goes up all along the side.
Yeah, it's one way out. I know because I told Muchi, let's go down a little lower because we were skylined over there. And then the rocks down here are terrible because even Muchi's, it starts pulling you down. And I got to a point where it's pulling me down slowly. I can run the opposite direction, but it just keeps me where I am, moving slightly. There's literally nothing you can do. It's just inevitable that you fall down. There's absolutely nothing you can do. So eventually I basically fell down, rolled all the way down the hill, landed over here, was unconscious, fortunately woke up, and then thank goodness for quick plots, because I never had access to the medic for the entire time and went all the way up.
Yeah, Bucky's kept asking me, D3 is injured, how can he get back to go and help them? I'm like, but D1 needs you too, so you can't.
Yeah, no, but I said it was minimal. When it's minimal, you don't have to go there. The minimal means that the person can manage it themselves, and if the medic has nothing else better to do, then he can go and help.
Well, this is the point where all our medical was sorted after our Overwatch, or should I say this extended engagement here at waypoint 6. Everybody was treated, so it's like, okay, the next is you and then the reinforcement at base.
I also expected us to have a little more forewarning from the drone here around waypoint 7. We didn't know that So we had targets marked all over in the buildings and stuff, but we were surprised by these guys.
So in hindsight, just okay. Well, let's ask: are we done with the debrief in that side?
I say, is there anything else we could learn from those guys? I think we got everything. Yeah, okay, I think we're done.
Okay. So from Mission Maker, right? So there were, obviously the intel was in building number 6, yellow 6. That was guarded by a camp up here. There was a camp up here. There was 2 sort of patrols in close proximity here in this bushes. And then there was another group that was just holding past here. They were going to be the flanking force, and this is what you guys experienced. So you guys actually experienced 12 people coming this way. The squad that was at this camp here, and maybe 1 or 2 stragglers that came through as well.
Buckley, just to help you, it wasn't bushes, it was jungle.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys did fall into the trap and letting the enemy use the jungle. When you guys got to building 6, the other QRF was here by Kotomo, which was 4 patrols, fire teams, or 5 fire teams that were literally just bolted up into this direction to search and destroy. And the other guys that D4 spotted was in this rugby field here. Was also another 4 or 5 men that was reacting to this. And by chance, when you guys got here, that QRF was somewhere here.
Yo.
We got out
close.
just in time,
Yeah. So in terms of mission objective, right? So you guys did the objective here at 01. That was fine. Sherman correctly spotted the camp up here. Those at the box which we detonated. But inside the house, there's another 6 caches that was left.
Oh.